Hello, one and all. You are here with the very sick video game girl 64. And yeah, I know making videos when you're sick is a bad idea because it just sounds worse, but I literally have nothing better to do, so just hear me out. So, I'm trying something a little bit different today. Instead of bringing you like Pokemon Tower Defense or something, I started to play Pokemon Online again, and I did my very most favorite thing on Pokemon Online, which is Challenge Cup. I am in love with Challenge Cup. I've always loved Challenge Cup, and that's never gonna change. It's just, I love it. So I'm just gonna stop rambling and just start this battle. So here we have a Woobat and a Pidove, and I start using my hidden power. I don't remember what kind of hidden power it was. I think it was hidden power fire. Yes, it was hidden power fire. And so P-Dub's like in the air and I use reflect so it does less damage. And I go for the hidden power again because I didn't have any other better moves to do. And yeah, not really that much going on, just hidden power, and then it uses Sunny Day, which that's like cool, I guess. Then he sends out Pidgey, and then I'm using my hidden power, and it does like more damage than it should because of the Sunny Day. And so I'm just pummeling this Pidgey with hidden power, and it's using Pursuit, and that like does almost nothing. So good thing I didn't switch out that turn, but I don't know why I would. That Pidgey doesn't pose much of a threat to me. And so it decides to use Feint Attack, and I'm like, why wouldn't you use that in the first place? But anyways, so it uses Feint Attack, and it does quite a bit of damage, and I almost kill it this turn with Hidden Power, but sadly, it's still up, and uses Wing Attack. And I'm like, Feint Attack did more power, just stick with that. So the sunlight fades, but I use another hidden power, and I'm able to kill the Pidgey. And so it's 6-on-5 from here. He sends out a Samurott, and I'm like, oh, I was hoping you'd send out your Pidove again. And this thing's got Quick Claw, and it gets pretty lucky with this later on. So it uses Hail, and like that's gonna hurt both of us. So I use Reflect just to be cautious, because obviously it's Challenge Cup. That Samurott could have like any move. And so it gets Quick Claw again, even though I know it's probably faster than me, but just the fact that it keeps getting it. Ugh. So it kills my Woobat, and so I send out the evolved form, Swoobat, because you know, I'm that creative. And I use Hyper Beam, and it does quite a bit of damage. And it's using Air Slash, and that does quite a bit of damage too. Plus with Hail, that leaves me to about half, and he's under half. And so, his Quick Claw activates, he gets his Air Slash off, but I had to recharge anyways, so it doesn't matter. Wait, what happened? Yes, I had to recharge anyways. So, then we get some hail damage off, and then his Quick Claw activates again. I was supposed to be faster and use Hyper Beam and kill him, but he gets the Quick Claw like 4 out of 5 turns. And so, it's 4-on-5 right now, and so I send out my Girafarig here, and lucky for me, it's got Retaliate, and someone just died, so I take that opportunity, and I just get rid of that Samurott, because that Quick Claw was starting to get on my nerves. 4-on-4 from here out, sends out an Aggron, and so I switch out my Girafarig, because, like, it couldn't do anything. I think it had a Psychic move and Retaliate. No, it had Dark move and Retaliate. So we just rock climbing on my Dragonite. I use Superpower, and I one-shot it, and, like, it's never gonna see the light of day ever again. I get some stat drops, and I'm at about half health. He sends out a Licky Licky, which uses Hidden Power, and is not even super effective, so it's not Ice or Dragon or anything. And I'm sitting here, and I'm just using Superpower, and I keep lowering my own stats, and I'm thinking, well, Dragonite can't do much now. I mean, Superpower is the only attacking move it has. It's almost dead. Might as well just damage Licky Licky as much as I can. And so, we're both whittling each other down at this point. I have, like, almost no attack left, but Superpower still seems to be working out well, until it uses Round, and it's able to just fully kill me off. At which point I send out Girafarig, and I use Retaliate. I'm just gonna assume Girafarig's, like, my revenge killer or something. It seems to be doing that job pretty nicely. So she sends out the P-Dove from, like, the beginning of the match, and I use Retaliate. Sadly, it's not enough to kill it, because a Pokemon didn't die the turn before. But he goes up to use Fly, and then I'm all like, ha ha, I have Protect! And then she's all like, fuck. So, that move just did not work. I just completely countered that. I use Retaliate once more, and I take the P-Dub out of there. Pardon me. So, she sends out a Horsey, and I'm like laughing at it. I'm like, your last Pokemon's a Horsey? Really? So I use Retaliate, and it gets a critical hit Frustration, which was probably at max power. And so, we're just sitting here exchanging moves. I'm using Retaliate, and she's using Frustration. Nothing much going on. So my Girafarig dies to this Horsey, and I send out an Ursaring, and it's using Scald on me, and it does like 50% of damage, and I'm like, how? And I use Chip Away, and it's not enough to take it out. Use a Scald. It gets a critical hit too, like, pour salt in my wound much. And my last Pokemon is Crocodile, and I'm like, no, I'm not losing to this Horsey. So I just used Facade. I killed the Horsey. It was a pretty close match. I mean, it was just like, I won by one Pokemon. Wasn't that. You know what I'm trying to say. It was a pretty close match because of that stupid Horsey. But yes, that was a pretty nice battle. I think the Pokemon I got were a little better than the ones she got. So maybe, like, she got, like, Pidove and Pidgey, and then I got, like, Dragonite and Ursaring. I think I had the upper hand during that battle. Anyways, so thank you for watching, and excusing my terrible voice, which is even more terrible today because I'm sick. And I'll see you guys next time. I am over and out.